Alright guys, time to talk about Bitget Token once again on the channel. Now I haven't talked about Bitget Token in quite some time because the last time I did, I think it was somewhere around here. I just deleted all these lines and flags and things right before this video. I think it was on this candle because it took a couple of weeks and it reached the top of this wick here. You know, the flagpole that I had moved. Yeah, so we have well exceeded that now. And you have to go back, I guess, in my previous videos to see that bull flag and everything. But anyways, I just want to have less clutter on this chart as possible. And basically, you can see that I added this line here at $1.60. Now, this will be support at the moment, a weekly support. Now, you can see we haven't closed this weekly candle, and, you know, I think it's still going to continue to the upside. A lot of people are writing on previous videos of mine about Bitget token, a lot of comments. I mean, people are hungry for this token, and I think it's because they can see that there's some value in Bitget's exchange. I totally agree, and you know, basically Bitget token was born in the, probably like, it was like July of 2021, and that's basically at the end of the cycle, last cycle, guys. So it really hasn't seen a full cycle. And, you know, now it's just getting the beginning of the cycle. Maybe we're in the middle, we can say, but that's probably maximum, guys. And, yeah, I mean, it was basically born in, you know, the end of the last cycle. Now, I started to take note of this token, I think it was around here on this, you know, when it went up here, I think I took note and I bought some. I think it was in February. So, yeah, I mean, I have an average price of about 50 cents, guys. And I have sold, I think about a month and a half ago, just a little bit of this token to pick up some other tokens, guys. But I still have a quite sizable amount. Probably most people don't have the amount I have. And anyways, guys, I think Bitget's exchange is one of the best. Now, having said that, I don't have many coins there because I look for good staking and things. However, their staking is, I would say it's in the middle. And, you know, Coinondo doesn't really show their staking, unfortunately. And I wish they did because we could really compare it there. But their launch pool is one of the best, I can say. Maybe even better than Binance's. And I've done some math before. I've run some numbers. I don't know if it's 100% correct. But I have about, or had at the time, about 1/7 of the token, you know, that I have in Binance. I have BNB as well, guys. It's my top coin. I have, you know, right now about $7,000 or so in BNB. And now I have, what, $2,500, maybe a little more of BGB. At the time, it was a little bit more lopsided, I think. And I think I had like $1,500 of BGB, where I had like $6,000 to $7,000 of BNB. And if I would have multiplied, you know, my BGB, for example, if I had the same that I have in Binance, you know, BNB, then probably I would have gotten more in the launch pool than what I got in Binance's. I was shocked to really see that. Now, I didn't really crunch numbers too much there, but I truly believe their launch pools are excellent. Now, let's take a quick look at the tokenomics of Bitget token. Now, I want to show you this as well, guys. I just want to prove that I have, you know, this. So yeah, and my wife actually has a few BGB as well, but it's not too much. But yeah, average cost was 50 cents. Now, this is CoinGecko. I know this is not on the exchange, and but I enter in all the numbers to keep track of my tokens in CoinGecko. I also use Live Coin Watch, if you don't know about it. it tracks everything together because I use like 10 or 11 exchanges, guys. Anyways, BGB, basically you have a 2 billion max supply. And these numbers, I'm not sure if it's correct, but circulating it says 1.4 billion. Now, if we go to the tokenomics here, tokenomist, not tokenomics, basically it says 90% of that is unlocked. Now, it says 1.79 billion is unlocked. So, not sure why it, varies from CoinGecko to the tokenomist. But basically, in 3 days, there's going to be an upcoming event as well. Now, it's only going to be 0.38 of the supply, so I don't, foresee anything bad happening. Last event was 10th of November, 2024. Now, if we go back, we might be able to see where it was at that point. So I pulled up the chart once again here. Now, okay, 10th of November was here, guys. So you can see it actually, when they released what they released, it actually had a green candle and actually several more green candles in a row. So when they release such a small supply like that, guys, it's not really going to affect the price that much. And right now, guys, I think people are very hungry for BGB token, and I think they're going to eat up that, 0.38% or whatever they're releasing, guys. So I don't think it's going to affect the price that much. So, yeah. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin here, basically Bitcoin is right under $100,000 once again. Yesterday had extreme volatility, guys. About $13,000 in volatility. Basically, all the shorts and longs got probably liquidated. Hopefully, if you're using leverage, you're not using that much. And you got enough, in the tank there to really cover yourself in case it goes down or up, whatever you're doing, if you're shorting or longing. So, anyways, I hope we can close a candle above this. Now, this is a weekly resistance, basically, right here. And if we close a weekly candle above it, that would signal, I think more continuation. Now, we almost reached this 105,000 mark. We haven't quite reached it just yet, but if we put this on the weekly time frame, guys, that is the target of this long consolidation from last February to our breakout in October. So keep that in mind. We still haven't got there, but I don't think that's the end, guys. I think we can even see 120 and maybe even 150. Like I said, if we get a super cycle, like I think we're starting to see a little bit, then for me, I think 150 is easy. Now, taking a quick look at the total market cap, guys, it is still going up. Yesterday was kind of a, doji candle here, how, we had so much volatility, but today we're getting a quite large bounce. Now, you can see I haven't moved this line either, and we've bounced off this, several times now, and looks like we retested it today, and I haven't moved it, so keep that in mind. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, it's getting kind of a mega candle, guys. This is the biggest candle we've seen since about 27th November. And yeah, I mean, this is quite large, so nice to see. Now, dominance. This is probably most important for altcoin holders, guys. I don't think we're going to get above this 55.93. We've been stuck here for a few days now. And yeah, I just think it's going to break down sooner or later, guys. I think probably even this weekend you're going to see a lot of people taking their money out of Bitcoin and probably putting it into alts, and you're going to see a bounce again. Now, it's been 86, I think, pretty much all day. When I looked at it earlier today, I think it was 86. I just refreshed it before starting this recording, and yeah, it's 86 still. So we have to wait, guys. I guess, I don't know how often they update this, but still, I think we're going back to the 90s, 95 range shortly. Now, when it comes to fear and greed, guys, I am glad to see a 72 here, and that's as a result, basically, of Bitcoin, doing its thing yesterday, having that really wild candle as we saw in the daily time frame, and I think that really scared a lot of people. So, basically, we came down quite a bit, guys. We came down 12 points, and I would like to come down just a little bit more in my opinion. I think about 68 to 70 would be ideal. That would give us, you know, more room to breathe and continue. But yeah, I do like that we did come down, because any veteran will tell you guys that we don't want to see these high numbers for very long. Now, talking about the interest rate cut, guys, 85% now believe we're going to get a quarter point cut. 15% now only believe, you know, in a no cut. Now, the reason for that was probably today. Non-farm payrolls were excellent, and a lot of these numbers today were pretty good. So non-farm payrolls was the most important thing, though, today. So yeah, it was nice to see, guys. Now, crypto bubbles, pretty much, you know, it's about, I would say, 50-50 here. You know, but if things are down, they're not down too much at the moment. And, you know, when you have things going off the charts like Tron or IOTA, you know, these things had very big runs lately. Even H-bar, guys, they got to come down at some point. So, yeah, I mean, we are seeing big bubbles like BGB, of course. But yeah, we're also seeing a few minuses here, but they're not that big in reality, guys, especially when you've seen the pumps on some of these. Now, guys, if you want to stake your Bitcoin, you can go to Coinondo. Basically, though, if you're going to look for BGB like this video is about, it's not on Coinondo. I'm not sure why, guys. I wish they would add, you know, Bitget here, but unfortunately they don't. But anyways, if you want to stake any other token, guys, go to Coinondo, do a search, take a look. Be aware of all the limits and the time frames that you have to stake as well. And be careful. Don't stake for too long. I just had someone on a Tron video tell me they had 170,000 Tron, but they couldn't sell. It's locked up, guys. Anyways, if you like this video about BGB, guys, you know, give it a like and share this with your friends. You know, pass on the good news about BGB. You know, it's still not too late for BGB, guys, but it's getting there, I would say. You know, I mean, the returns aren't going to be as much as when I bought back, you know, in 2023. So be careful. You know, right now it's going parabolic. It can easily come back down. We don't really have any support here yet. Now, on the daily time frame, we might have something, but I'm only looking at this on a weekly time frame. So right now, it looks like on a weekly time frame, we're at about $1.60. Maybe I can adjust this actually a little bit. And yeah, let's say, I think that would be a better place for it, about $1.63. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.